All right, good morning, cyber traders. Good to see you all. Happy trading. Hopefully everyone's all excited. Today we finally got something moving in pre-market. ABVC. Good to see everybody. Hopefully everybody's enjoying this little rally that we had this stock early around 8:30 this morning. What a great pop. Went from $3 to all the way up to about $4.50. Damn, that was a nice little trade right there. Anyone got a piece of it? Who got a little piece of it? Brian, you got a little piece of it? Good. Anyone else? How'd you do it? Randy, you got a little bit of it? Good. And hopefully everybody here on YouTube, Facebook Live, you're seeing it. Nice little move right there on that ABVC. A lot better. Let me tell you, yesterday we were supposed to do phase 3. I kind of like, you know what? I wasn't too crazy about it. Let's do it today. So I think today, for all of you that are gold and platinum students, and we have a lot of people that signed up too, going to be in there. So I'm expecting it being a more exciting one because yesterday was crappy, really bad day. But before we start going through the watch list and what's moving, we always got to do is start off in the morning and check out what's moving for the day. And I want to cover a couple of things that basically you guys covered in class regarding what Josh did with you last week. But first of all, the things that he covered last week, I know he covered in phase 1. He talked about tradable, non-tradable stocks. We talked about how to scan the market. We also talked about level 3, wrong numbers, and time and sales. And phase 2, he basically reiterated a little bit more, talked a little bit more about shorting, preparing how to trade a little bit more on the open regarding about the 2 parts in the past. And it's a teaser, a little bit of a teaser in phase 3. So we're going to have fun going into phase 3. Well, I hope, listen, things always change. But that's what we're going to be covering today. So if you haven't got your registration yet, you sign on. Make sure you talk to any education advisor in the room. And if you're watching YouTube or a trial member, you want to know more about it, just talk to your advisor, education advisor will tell you a little more about it. Now, regarding about what we traded yesterday, yesterday I lost money. I was down like $140. I was actually down, and I got a little cocky. I was down 200. I made it back. I said, you know what? It's days like yesterday that those $100 losers, 150 become a $300 loser, and then you make money, and then that 300 becomes a 500, and then you end up losing 1,000. So I kind of call it. I'm like, you know what? 10:30 time zone. 3 strikes, you're out, game over. So move on. But we'll talk about some of those things that did make some moves. I didn't want to. And listen, we all lose. It's part of the game. So if you're afraid to lose, trading's not for you. But we had TCAT. And TCAT, let me just bring this up over here, had a pretty nice move right around here. Let me just zoom out here. In the middle of the day, TCAT's a funny stock. I mean, this thing moves, it doesn't move. I mean, and we all know about this is all those, special stocks regarding about the NFTs and stuff like that. But that one had a nice move in the middle of the day, but, it's 130. I mean, we're doing 130. We're pretty much done. PXLW, that one pretty slow. Let me zoom out over here. Just literally just went from like 650 all the way up to about 770. I just thought it was a little slow. You had the big, which by the way, it's back on the watch list again this morning. That one had a nice little afternoon run, but you could see it didn't close pretty strong. Had a lot of shakes. It was good right around here, around 3 o'clock. When it ran from 720 up to here about 820, and then it was pretty much done right there. And then we had the ACIU. That one was a really nice short, just crashing, making lower lows. You could have still traded going into close. You would have made a lot of money, but something's better than nothing. And then I want to finish off with the SKLZ. So that one is back on the watch list again this morning. And you could see it had a pretty decent move. It was at $10.40. It's already at $13.80. Had a really nice move right around here, 130. But she's pretty strong right here going into the open in pre-market. So that's what we traded yesterday. Now, remember, I spoke to some of you yesterday that actually, I know we have a bunch of students that are promoted themselves and now going to be part of the family, became gold students yesterday. And I think one of the things that stand out when I was speaking to one of you yesterday and saying that, you've been doing options trading and you've been doing some swing trading. And I always tell everybody, if you want to be good at either one of those, you got to know how to day trade, because this is how they turn into a swing trade. You know, like SKLZ, you're watching it, you're seeing the trend. We saw it yesterday, and you know, it started building a little bit of a base around here, right around $10 on a long-term chart right here. And now you can start seeing it's going up. People are like, well, it already ran. Damn, the stock was literally like $50 and back in February. You know, this thing could, you know, easily test $15. I mean, listen, if you made just 50 lousy stinking cents on 1,000 shares, 50 cents, 1,000 shares, $100,000 salary. That's how it goes. All right. So what do we got going on for this morning? So we got a couple of stocks I want to hit up. So the ABVC, you know, did his typical move around 9 o'clock. It had that nice little push here around 8:30, and it kind of died right here. And the reason for it, I was looking over here on level 4. Let me bring that over here so you guys could see it. There was a couple of big buyers out here. You could see right here that showed up. You can see how these guys were adding on to it. It was having a really tough time breaking that 450 price range. And that was one of the reasons why I kind of backed off right here. Got a little bit of a buyer here for 14,000 at $4. We'll see how that goes. But a lot of orders came in right around that price. So we've got to see if those guys get done, and then the stock will break out. And you could see not only seeing it over the course of the day, but you could see over the long-term chart, like, wow, it does got resistance levels there. Yeah. And remember, that's called program trading. Those orders have been out there for a while. So these guys are now starting to kick in. Remember, the goal here is you have to prepare for the future. Stop focusing on your past and some indicator, you know, because we don't use that junk here. We focus on orders. So orders are where to tell you where the market's going. Another stock that's moving, GBS. That came up on my watch list. Another stock that's up 48% today. And this is not CBS. Okay, this is GBS. All right. So, yeah, CBS is at $5. So anyway, the stock is, you know, it's been hovering here nowhere. It traded over almost 8 million shares, 7.8 million shares. That's a lot of shares, but it's kind of flat. It was up a lot higher. I mean, you got to look at it. It was at as high as 6 at 7 o'clock this morning, was at, you know, 540. Took a little bit of a dive right here, but it looks like it's starting to build those support levels right around here at around that 14 at 450. Cheap stock. Love the tier sizes. Remember, Josh covered that in phase 1. Remember, 50% of the people fail trading in the market because they trade things that are not tradable. So the stock could be a pretty decent, as of right now, it doesn't look like a very wicked move, but a tradable move. BLCM, 14%, 800,000 shares. Not seeing that much pre-market going on. I might put this on the B list, but I like the volume. Here's stock has been a great short. I don't know if it's on your short list, but this thing is getting crushed. This thing blows basically ABVC away. This thing, look at this. At 7:30 this morning, it was at 17. It's already at 1550. It just does a little shake. Boom. Stock is a new IPO. Let me explain something to you guys. Fellow traders, you break the floor. Where's the next floor? The next floor. You break the basement. Where's the next floor? There isn't any. That's what it looks like it's happening right here with this stock right here. Not a very good sign, and I would not want to be that stock, but she does look like a good short. PLAN gapped up pretty big this morning. It's a little expensive, but she's trending down. I want to put this on the B list. SKLZ is another one that came up pretty strong on here, my watch list. Like I said, this is one that we traded yesterday. It's going back on the watch list, so that one's doing good. And I threw back on the list from yesterday is Big. Big has been doing pretty well. I don't know. She started crapping out on us. It looks like right now. I don't know. Listen, if you'd done your journals properly, you basically would have know how to trade this stock. Remember, journaling is very critical. And you know, when you're a gold student here, we review your journals with you. We talk about them in Traders Talk, all that good stuff. When you do your coachings, it's the way how we look at, you know, teaching you not how to make money, but how to stop losing it. And so if you do it right, be careful on break. We know how that stock trades, but definitely have nice volatile stocks. All right, guys. So anything I'm missing, I did not call up because I want to get ready for class. Anything else? Looks like Rich just posted the phase 3 in there. By the way, you know, just click on that. Like I said, you click on that link and you'll get into phase 3 with me. And if you can't get in, talk to education advisor. Maybe not subscribed yet. Just got to be subscribed. All right, guys. Lynette says just bring one more up there. Did I bring that one up in there? The BRP? I don't know why we're looking at this stock. It's got to trade one share. It's just trade one share. Okay. Maybe when it opens up, but definitely does not look like your typical pre-market. All right, everybody. So good luck today. Let's make some money and see you in class. If not, we'll start commentarying in the Cyber Group room once the market opens up. If you're on YouTube watching us, you want to come and join us, like us, friend us, could always do a trial, and we'll be back here at 2:30. Be safe, everybody. Good luck.